Oklahoma digging out and search and rescue after a devastating storm last night. Well, we're joined now by Warren Faidley, who is from the National Association of Storm Chasers. He's based in Oklahoma City, and he joins us for more now. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Warren, you're a storm chaser. You've obviously, therefore, through that past time, seen a lot of these storms. How does this one compare to others that you've seen?
I've seen Joplin, Missouri, and I've seen, of course, Moore, Oklahoma back in 1999. I was here. This is much more intense, and more so, it covers a much larger area. I mean, I've been walking for the past 30 minutes, and I'm still not to the end of the debris line. It's just unbelievable.
So, tell us a bit about what you guys do. I mean, some people might think of storm chasing as just a crazy pastime, but in fact, I understand that you do try to warn people and you play a role in trying to alert folks to the dangers. Describe a little bit your activities, thanks.
Well, what I do is a little bit more than that. There's lots of people out there that actually spot, go out in the community, report what they see. A lot of news people do that. Obviously saved a lot of lives yesterday. Mm-hmm. But what I do is I'm more of a safety expert. I go out and analyze these disasters and see, how people unfortunately perished and how they might have been saved.
Right. And on that note, I mean, what could be done? It seems, the devastation is so intense and the damage to buildings so immense. Should there be stronger structures, more shelters? What can be done to keep people safe?
Well, that's a real problem because these tornadoes hitting populated areas, although it seems like there's a lot more of them. It's just really, I don't know another phrase other than just bad luck right now. I've chased these things for over 25 years, and most of them stay out over open country. It's just in the last, say 10 years, just by sheer fate, a lot more of them are actually hitting communities. But building shelters, of course, it's a good idea. It's a great idea in schools, and of course, you got the cost, and also to build a shelter to hold say that many kids you would have in a community, in a school, would be incredibly expensive. So I don't think a lot of the communities, it would be feasible for them to build those shelters. But I think in these areas, specifically here, Oklahoma City region, maybe Dallas-Fort Worth, in those areas, it's something they're probably going to have to look into doing. Yeah,
it does seem like that would be useful. Now, we were just told 16 minutes was the warning period that people were given for this storm. How does that compare to past storms, and are we getting better at being able to warn of the impending doom of a tornado?
Yeah, we're getting a lot better at the Weather Service and the local media. I mean, they had live coverage of this tornado from the moment it was on the ground until it dissipated. That obviously saved probably hundreds of lives. For people to be able to see that, and social media, people being able to tweet each other and be able to text each other, email, message, that saves a lot of lives too. I mean, it's just all these new technologies we have can be applied to severe weather safety, and especially tornadoes. And it no doubt that technology saves a lot of lives.
And how do you keep yourselves safe in the midst of all this?
Well, doing it for this many years, I'm very cautious about what I do. These storms went up very quick. We chased one 2 days ago within probably 30 minutes. Could have easily produced a tornado. So these very, very unusual, very unstable atmosphere we've had out here. And what I do basically is stay out of the way. I mean, I give storms, severe storms, tornadoes, a lot of respect. I don't try to go up and get too close. My life's not worth that, so I'm very careful what I do. I'm very careful where I go, and I think that's probably how I end up staying safe, is just that sixth sense to really kind of give the room or give the storms the respect and stay out of the way.
Sounds like wise advice. Thank you for your time very much, Warren. We appreciate it very much.